Tired of spending a lot of damn money on these packs and not getting anything you wanted? Head on over to MrMuckCoin.com for the best, cheapest, fastest, reliable service. Make sure you use code GS for 10% off your purchase. So, ladies and gentlemen, your boy just welcome back to another Madden 19 video. Today, we actually have some very good squad gameplay for you guys. This was last night. We are 6-0. Well, I'm 6-0. About to go into the playoffs. One more win from a perfect season. You see, we match up against 95 Ricky, 95 Bailey, 95 Ray Lewis. Now, we definitely have the team advantage, but squads is definitely very, very, very difficult. You need a lot of chemistry. You need a lot of cohesiveness. And we are the Eagles. I am playing with A113 and also playing with, not A113, A1. A13 Master, and very first play just catches us right over the top. And I believe they do the exact same thing very next play. Okay, no, they don't. They hit us in the flats. All three of us are in the top 10. I believe A1 is top 6. Drift is number 2, and I am number 8. So we got some goons. We got some squad veterans. I'm running the defense, and everything I'm trying, like you see, they're breaking tackles. I mean, I did go for the strip right there. And they're just dotting us up this very first drive. We stopped that QB sneak, but the very next one, they end up scoring. So it's like, all right, we got to try and make some adjustments because they are moved the ball very well against us. So now we got who's running our offense here? Drift is running our offense. A1 runs offense as well. Sometimes they, alternate back and forth. And I rarely run offense. I'm usually the defensive guy or head coach. So just standing in the pocket right here, they're only sending 2. The third one comes in, manually block shots, dives prematurely. He tries to wrap around and just gets the ball off. I thought that was a huge sack, but it was an incomplete pass. And we're forced to punt. Now, on head-to-head, you rarely see punts, especially anything less than 10 yards. But in squads, you have to play field position. It's very, 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 very important. Because, again, you got 3 users. You got, guys running random routes, just running around, running nines and zigzags, and it's tough to cover. And you got to try to, be, wary of that and try and stop it. Big third down, and we cannot get a stop. Very next play, they get a huge run, and I'm thinking, all right, we got to figure something out to try and stop them. Everything I'm trying so far is just not working out. He goes deep. We do get the pick right here, but unfortunately, because Shazier wants to dive backwards, he ends up getting stuck on the 1 yard line. And right here, he's just going to throw it, and I was just a little bit mistimed right there. They threw it a little bit behind me as I was open, just as I was cutting back. Little quick drag route right there. Gets us a few yards of breathing room right there. Now let's see if we can pick up a first down because we're having trouble stopping them. That right there was just a lucky overthrow that we got an interception on the 1 yard line, but we'll take that. And right there, nice little sit and dunk right there on the right side for the first down. Standing inside the pocket, Drift is looking. I'm always open, but he doesn't throw it to me like he never does, and he ends up getting sacked. So big 2nd and 18 right here. He goes to the right side, high point, but it is dropped. Crucial third down to avoid a punt. Let's see if we can pick up the first down, continue the drive, rushing 3 with the spy, and unfortunately, we get no animation, and the ball is picked off. So they're already in position to score right here. So it's like, all right, we got to try and hold them to a field goal at this point because, they're going to score unless we get, like, a lucky turnover. But then I decided to switch over to dollar and run some dollar defense, some crossfire, some DB fire, see if we can mix things up. And right there, I knew what was coming. I'm strafing right in front of it as they missed the PAT. I'm strafing right in front of the high point, just no animation. I knew what they were going to look for, and I just did not get rewarded with it. So, it was just thrown over my head, and I got no animation. But Drift takes off with Eddie George, breaks a few tackles, and his Eddie George has like 92 speed, super souped up. But unfortunately, we get stopped at the goal line on the 4 yard line. And then right here, Drift takes off, almost threw a pick, almost caught right there, but thankfully it was dropped. Not bad timing user either. It was just dropped right there. Ricky fights, puts us on the 3 yard line. Right here, we run the ball to the right, and we just don't score right there. Should have been a touchdown. Should have been a touchdown, but the very next play, we end up scoring on 4th down. Because I'm the GOAT, and I'm always open like I told them. So now it's like, all right, I guess we're going to keep running. I don't know how to do this kick. This kick is it's hell. Sometimes you recover it. Sometimes you get stuck on like the 5-yard line. But it's like, all right, we're going to continue running dollar because it seems to be working out for us as we get a sack over there with the Xavier Rhodes on the right side. And then, now he's blocking extra guys. He only has 3 routes out there, which is a benefit to us, right? Because the less people that's out there, the less people we have to cover. So right here, we sent the house. We sent everyone. And we end up getting a huge sack. And now it is with one timeout right here. We got enough time to maybe see if we can sneak in a field goal. And he does have Morton Anderson, so he doesn't need much yards. So right here, standing in the pocket, throws the A1 and just right there, doink. And now 4 seconds left. He's just going to have to chuck it up and hope for the best right here. And we're just going to try to see if we can get a one-on-one situation. Chucks up, and unfortunately, we do not come down with it. So we are down 6. Their offense is, killing us. They got a huge interception to start right near our end zone and ends up scoring with it. You see he has Mike Allstott. Drift is one of those guys who only plays squads. So his offense is super souped up. He has legendary passing chem, which in order to get that, he has Ogden and his backup is Willie Roaf. He has McDaniel and his backup is Hutchinson. He has Lorenzo Neal and Mike Allstott just to try and max out the legendary passing chem, which tier 30 gives you +1 speed on top of all these ridiculous stats. And right here he just throws it out of bounds. They're locking up. They're playing good. And these are the first time that I can think of playing these guys. These guys do not really look familiar to me that I can, think of, and they're just playing very, very, very well. Right here, 2nd and 7, inside the pocket, goes up top and is swatted down, and then interception. Oh, my Lord, man. The second interception thrown by our offense, and it's just we got to try and come away with some points at that position. Right here, we run crossfire, and nice little dunk right there. And he gets the first down. These guys are just dotting us up. I can't. They're playing good. They're playing very well. We're struggling offensively. Defensively, we got a few stops, but for the most part, man, they're just doing what they want. They're running the ball very well. They're passing the ball very well. Not making very many mistakes as we finally get ourselves a sack right there by Pat Pete, who I did end up picking up, by the way, Mutt Heroes Pat Pete. And he breaks a sack, but thankfully we end up getting it anyways by Xavier Rhodes. So 3rd and 20. Again, we sent the house. We sent the goons. He does come away with a huge completion. But like I said, field position in Mutt squads is very crucial. So they're going to go in there and punt the ball. But thankfully, we don't get pinned at the 1. So right here, we need ourselves a very big drive. 4th down. 2:29 remaining and 2-minute warning right here. We need ourselves a very crucial drive. We're looking, and I'm trying to reroute myself. He goes deep over the middle, and this game is just awful with the high points and aggressive catch. It is what it is. It's just awful. And right there to the left side, another high point, another big dot. Minute 12 remaining. We need a very, very big play. We go deep over the middle, and we come down with the touchdown to take the lead. A minute 8 seconds remaining. We need to go on ahead. Now the pressure's on me to come up with the stop. Right, drifted his job. Even though we did throw, interception in the red zone, nonetheless can't, think about that. We did he did his job. So now we have to try and keep him out of field goal range. They have all 3 timeouts remaining. 45 seconds left. And right there, we got a screamer. And my Lord, we end up getting the incomplete pass. So right here, big 3rd down, and he comes down with it right there. Just testing Drift's user. And right there, he hits the sideline. Beautiful dot right there. 38-yard line. We know they're going to run right here, so we end up stopping them right there. We call a timeout, and we end up run committing right here, and we stop them at the 38-yard line. Big stop, and right here, big crucial 3rd down, and we're trying to lock everything up, and he's just going to go on ahead and throw it out of bounds, but unfortunately, he is in field goal range. He's going to go on ahead and kick the field goal. We have no more timeouts. We had one, and we tried to ice him, but unfortunately, it just didn't work. We were unable to ice them for whatever reason, which is very frustrating. So there's 13 seconds left. And you guys know I'm not going to post a loss in squads, right? You know this. So you are about to witness an absolute nothing. Nothing happens. We end up losing. It was just a very good game, and I figured I would record it for you guys. Unfortunately, it's one of those games where they played very well. I couldn't stop them. I tried, and we made crucial mistakes on offense, and it ends up coming, to bite us where we do not come away with the victory. But thankfully, this loss was in none of our playoffs. I was 6-0 at the point, and A1 was 6-0, and it wasn't a playoff loss, and those are the rough ones because you want the rewards and the tokens. But nonetheless, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Crucial Mistakes ends up having us take a loss. It is what it is, man. But very good game to our opponents. They played very, very, very good. It's your boy GS, man. We are going to go ahead and be signing out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the squad's gameplay. Until next time, visit MrMuttCoin.com and use code GS for 10% off. Peace!